Notes on parallel and perpendicular to the x and y axis. Identify the slope of any line that is perpendicular to the x-axis. This is the x-axis. If a line is perpendicular to the x-axis, it's going to cross the x-axis, and it's going to be vertical. Any line that is perpendicular to the x-axis is going to be a vertical line. If it is a vertical, then the slope is undefined. Perpendicular to the x-axis means it's going to cross the x-axis at a 90 degrees. It's going to be vertical, and the slope would therefore be undefined. Write the equation of a line that is perpendicular to the x-axis and goes through the point 8, -6. So we are talking about a line that is going to go like this. It is going to cross the x-axis and so it has a slope of undefined, so it cannot be put in the y equals mx plus b form. That's what this part up here is telling you. If it is perpendicular to the x-axis, if the slope is undefined, it's going to have an equation of the form x equals a number. Which one of these numbers are x numbers? This line down here is the line x equals 8. Identify the slope of a line that is perpendicular to the y-axis. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. If we're perpendicular to the y-axis, we're going this way. We're going to cross the y-axis at a 90-degree angle. The slope of any line perpendicular to the y-axis, that slope will be 0 because the line will be horizontal. Okay, so write the equation of a line that is perpendicular to the y-axis and through the point 10, 19. So if it's going to be perpendicular to the y-axis, that means it's going to cross the y-axis at a 90-degree angle. It's going to be horizontal. And since the slope is 0, when you try to put it in y equals mx plus b form, the mx part zeroes out. And this is telling you the equation will be y equals a number. Which one of these numbers are y numbers? This line right here is y equal to 19. Identify the slope of any line that is parallel to the x-axis. So this is the x-axis. Any line that's parallel to the x-axis is not going to cross the x-axis, and so it will be horizontal if it's parallel to the x-axis, and so it will have a slope of 0 because it will be a horizontal line. Write the equation that is parallel to the x-axis and contains the point -5, 15. If it's going to be parallel to the x-axis, it's going to be going this way. that is parallel to the x-axis, that is horizontal, and this is telling me that it's crossing the y-axis. It's going to be y equals a number. This is the y number. If it is parallel to the y-axis, it's going to be going this way. It is going to be vertical, so the slope is going to be undefined. The slope of all vertical lines are undefined. That's something you need to memorize. And so if we have a point here somewhere, -7 and 4, and it is parallel to the y-axis, it's going to be going this way. What is the equation of the line parallel to the y-axis? If it is parallel to the y-axis, it's going to be x equals a number because it's going to cross the x-axis. This is the x number. That will be the equation. This is a little bit difficult to understand, but it is something that you need to memorize. Vertical lines have an undefined slope, and horizontal lines have a slope of 0. If it has a slope of 0, it's going to cross the y-axis at the y point. If it has a slope that's undefined, it's going to cross the x-axis at a point.